Yeah, let's talk about the pressure. James chapter 1. Check it out. Consider it a sheer gift, friends. When tests and challenges come at you from all sides, you know that under pressure, your faith life is forced into the open, and it shows its true colors. Nowhere to hide, it's a sheer gift, let the true colors show. When the pressure hits hard, that's the only way we grow. The process, just stay in the fight. Let it do its work, bring the faith into the light. So don't try to get out of anything prematurely. You gotta stand firm, take it slow and securely. Let it do its work, let the process play, so you become mature and well developed, not deficient in any way. It's a sheer gift, let the true colors show. When the pressure hits hard, that's the only way we grow. Don't rush the process, just stay in the fight. Let it do its work, bring the faith into the light. Gift, let the true colors show. When the pressure hits hard, that's the only way we grow. Don't rush the process, just stay in the fight. Let it do its work, bring the faith into the light. Not deficient in any way, well developed. Sheer gift. When the fog rolls in and you can't see the road, when the questions pile up and they're heavy as stone, don't sit there and spiral, don't wrestle alone. Pick up faith like a phone and dial on home. The Father picks up, yeah, He loves when you call. No ego, no judgment, He welcomes it all. He won't condescend when you come with your needs. So open your mouth and just let the ask and proceed. But come with conviction, no foot halfway out. This ain't the moment to flirt with doubt, 'cause a half-hearted prayer just drifts in the wind, and the drift never ends, never ends, never ends. As bold as believing, no second thought. When whipped and waving gets you nothing but lost. He's steady like an anchor when the tide pulls strong. Don't drift at sea, you've been drifting too long. As bold as believing, He is faithful and true. Step off the shore, 'cause He's reaching for you. See, the warrior's prayer is like waves in the wind. Goes up, comes crashing back, goes up again. Double-minded and drifting with one hand on the wheel, one eye on the exit. That ain't faith, that's fear. The master won't honor a half-open heart. You can't keep all options open right from the start. It ain't about perfect words or a long-winded speech. As bold as believing, it's already in reach. Come with conviction, no foot halfway out. This ain't the moment to flirt with doubt, 'cause a half-hearted prayer just drifts in the wind, and the drift never ends, never ends. As bold as believing, no second thought. When whipped and waving gets you nothing but loss. He's steady like an anchor when the tide pulls strong. Don't drift at sea, you've been drifting too long. As bold as believing, He is faithful and true. Step off the shore, 'cause He's reaching for you. Just open your mouth and release the doubt. He knew what you needed before you could say. He's not surprised by the weight of today. So why you holding back? What's the hesitation? He's not a judge, he's the foundation. The waves can't hold you when you speak his name. As bold as believing, every single day the same. As bold as believing, no second thought. When whipped and wavering gets you nothing but loss. He's steady like an anchor when the tide pulls strong. Don't drift at sea, you've been drifting too long. As bold as believing, he is faithful and true. Step off the shore, 'cause he's reaching for you. As bold as believing, no second thought. When whipped and wavering gets you nothing but loss. He's steady like an anchor when the tide pulls strong. Don't drift at sea, you've been drifting too long. As believing, he is faithful and true. Step off the shore, 'cause he's reaching for you. As bold, believe it, no second thought, he's got you. As bold, receive it, adrift no more, he's brought you through. Cheer for the ones who catch a break. Cheer when the high and mighty fall from grace. 'Cause nothing gold stays gold, you know the way it goes. Wildflowers don't last. Watch closely, here we go. When the down and outer finally gets his turn, when the table flips in the overlooked urn, stand up, clap hands, let the crowd erupt. 'Cause grace lifts the low when the crowd get cut. And when the arrogant rich get brought to size, don't mourn the fall, just open your eyes. The pyramid crumbles from the top on down. What goes up on pride comes back to the ground. But don't get too attached to the glittering gold. Don't build your whole house on what can't hold. 'Cause prosperity's a wildflower, pretty but brief. Here in the morning, gone before evening comes in like a thief. Wildflower, beautiful face. But the sun comes scorching and it's gone without a trace. Petals wilt and the stem goes bare. You were looking on in awe and now there's nothing there. Wildflower, don't count on the bloom. What the whole world admires can be gone by noon. Picture the man on the cover, on top of the world. Tailored suit, penthouse view, money unfurled. Cameras flashing, every head turning his way. Everybody watching, it's his finest day. Then the sun rises high, pouring down that heat. And the flower that was thriving now admits defeat. Petals hit the pavement, no fanfare, no sound. At the very peak of glory, he's no longer found. No headlines, no tributes, just an empty stem. The crowd moved on, they're looking for the next of them. You called it the good life, you called it success. But the scorching always comes for what you can't possess. So don't get too attached to the glittering gold. Don't build your whole house on what can't hold. 'Cause prosperity's a wildflower, pretty but brief. Here in the morning, gone before evening comes in like a thief. Wildflower, beautiful face. But the sun comes scorching and it's gone without a trace. Petals wilt and the stem goes bare. You were looking on in awe and now there's nothing there. Wildflower, don't count on the bloom. What the whole world admires can be gone by noon. So cheer for the ones who rise from nothing. Cheer when the walls of pride start crumbling. This ain't schadenfreude, further, this is justice singing. This is the upside down kingdom ringing. The last becomes first, you've heard it before. But do you believe it when it hits your front door. The flower fades, but the word of God stands. What's built on his foundation won't slip through your hands. It fades, it fades, it fades to nothing. The admiration's gone, the crowd stops rushing, but the humble keep standing. The broken find rest in the only thing that doesn't wilt. You know the rest. Wildflower, wildflower, beautiful face, but the sun comes scorching and it's gone without a trace. Petals wilt and the stem goes bare. You were looking on in awe, and now there's nothing there. Wildflower, wildflower, don't count on a bloom. What the whole world admires can be gone by noon. The trial came in, I didn't step aside. Met it head on, didn't run, didn't hide. Not by my strength, by a love that holds, the kind of love that never gets old. Blessed is the one who perseveres, who stands the test and conquers all their fears. The crown of life, the Lord has promised this to everyone who loves him. Don't you miss? Blessed is the one who holds on through the trial. The crown is waiting every step, every mile. Under the pressure, still standing tall, loyal to the one who sustains through it all. The test ain't the end, it's the proving ground. The crown of life is where the faithful are found. Blessed is the one who perseveres, who stands the test and conquers all their fears. The crown of life, the Lord has promised this to everyone who loves him. Don't you miss? Blessed is the one who holds on through the trial. The crown is waiting every step, every mile. He promised it, the crown of life for those who love him. Hold on. Blessed is the one who perseveres. Blessed is the one who perseveres, who stands the test and conquers all their fears. The crown of life, the Lord has promised this to everyone who loves him. Don't you miss? trial, the crown is waiting. Every step, every mile. The trial came in, I didn't step aside. Met it head on, didn't run, didn't hide. Not by my strength, by a love that holds. The kind of love that never gets old. Blessed is the one who perseveres, who stands the test and conquers all their fears. The crown of life, the Lord has promised this to everyone who loves Him. Don't you miss? Blessed is the one who holds on through the trial. The crown is waiting, every step, every mile. Under the pressure, still standing tall, loyal to the one who sustains through it all. The test ain't the end, it's the proving ground. The crown of life is where the faithful are found. Blessed is the one who perseveres, who stands the test and conquers all their fears. The crown of life, the Lord has promised this to everyone who loves Him. Don't you miss? Blessed is the one who holds on through the trial. The crown is waiting, every step, every mile. Under the pressure, still standing tall, loyal to the one who sustains through it all. The test ain't the end, it's the proving ground. The crown of life is where the faithful are found. Blessed is the one who perseveres, who stands the test and conquers all their fears. The crown of life, the Lord has promised this to everyone who loves Him. Don't you miss? Blessed is the one who holds on through the trial. The crown is waiting, every step, every mile. Under the pressure, still standing tall, loyal to the one who sustains through it all. The test ain't the end, it's the proving ground. The crown of life is where the faithful are found. Blessed is the one who perseveres. When the pressure comes and you're about to cave, don't you point your finger at the one who saves. God don't set the trap, He don't lay the snare. Evil comes from in you, not from up there. He's impervious, evil can't touch His name. So don't put the weight of your fall on His frame. That temptation pulling you, look in the mirror. The source of the problem couldn't be clearer. Don't blame God, He put no evil in your way. That pull you're feeling came from you today. We have no one to blame but ourselves. The enemy was never him. Look somewhere else. See, it starts so small, just to flare up inside. A seducing whisper that you let slide. Lust don't stay quiet, it's looking to grow. Plants a seed in the dark when nobody goes, and the seed gets pregnant and it starts to show. A sin is born, and now you reap what you sow. Sin don't stay a baby, it grows up fast, becomes a real killer, built to outlast. Don't blame God, He put no evil in your way. That pull you're feeling came from you today. We have no one to blame but ourselves. The enemy was never him. Look somewhere else. Gets pregnant, sin is the child. Sin grows up, runs deadly and wild. Don't dress it up, don't call it his name. God is not the author of your shame. Look inside, that's where it begins. Own the truth before the truth wins. He's not trying to trip you, he never will. God is light, and in him there's no darkness still. Don't blame God, He put no evil in your way. That pull you're feeling came from you today. We have no one to blame but ourselves. The enemy was never him. Look somewhere else. Don't blame God, He put no evil in your way. That pull you're feeling came from you today. We have no one to blame but ourselves. The enemy was never him. Look somewhere else. Posted at the intersection, let it be known. Lead with your ears before the tongue gets thrown. Slow down, let the anger straggle behind. God's righteousness don't grow from a rageful mind. Quick to listen, slow to speak, that's the way. Human anger never built a righteous day. So check yourself before you let it loose. Wrath ain't watering anything that God can use. In simple humility, let the gardener in. Let the word take root and landscape you within. A salvation garden growing from the ground. God is tending to you. Let yourself be found. Strip it all back, the pride, the decay, every spoiled virtue, throw it all away. Cancerous evil out, gone, done. You can't grow something good in simple humility, let the gardener in. Let the word take root and landscape you within. A salvation garden growing from the ground. God is tending to you. Let yourself be found. Lead with your ears, follow up with your tongue, and let anger straggle along in the rear. God's righteousness doesn't grow from human anger, so let the gardener work. Just let him work. The gardener, we're the ground. Let the word go deep, let the roots go down. Salvation garden, growing in the soul. Simple humility, making broken things whole. Simple humility, let the gardener in. Let the word take root and landscape you within. A salvation garden growing from the ground. God is tending to you. Let yourself be found.
You heard the word, yeah, you nodded your head. Let it go in one ear and out the other instead. Don't fool yourself into thinking you're a listener now. If the hearing don't change you, tell me what's the point? How? Act on what you hear, don't just let it disappear. Act on what you hear, or it never really happened here. It's like you glanced in the mirror, fixed your hair just right, walked away and forgot your own face by the night. 2 minutes later, who are you again? You heard the truth and let it slip right through your hands. That's not a listener, that's a passerby, taking in the word with a half-open eye. In one ear, out the other, call it what it is. You can't claim the promise if you won't live in it. But whoever catches a glimpse, even corner of the eye of the free life, the revealed truth, and don't walk on by, sticks with it, lives in it, lets it take hold. That's not a scatterbrain, that's a soul made bold. Delight and affirmation found in the action. The word alive in you, that's the real traction. Free life, right there in the corner of your eye. Don't glance and walk away. Catch it, stick with it. Be a person of action. Find your delight there. On the wall, do you know your own face? 2 minutes gone, did the word leave a trace? Don't be the one who hears and forgets, be the one who acts, no regrets. Act on what you hear, don't just let it disappear. that you hear, the free life, it's already here. But whoever catches a glimpse, even corner of the eye of the free life, the revealed truth, and don't walk on by, sticks with it, lives in it, lets it take hold. That's not a scatterbrain, that's a soul made bold. Delight and affirmation found in the action, the word alive in you, that's the real traction. Whoever catches a glimpse and sticks with it long is no distracted scatterbrain, they're steady and strong. Delight and affirmation found in the doing, the word alive in you, always renewing.
Man walks in expensive suit, polished shoes, head of the room, best seat, nothing to lose. Right behind him, worn out jacket, worn out face, street person at the door just looking for a place. You turn to the suit, sir, right this way. Turn to the other back row if you may. Same building, same blood, same God above, but you divided the room and called it love. Don't let opinion tell you who belongs. In God's house, every seed is where you're strong. Don't segregate his children, that ain't right. Same row, same grace, same glorious light. Let me ask you something, sit with it a while. Is your faith Christ originated, or is it just style? Cause when the room divides by the cut of the cloth, you made yourself a judge and the cost is soft. Public opinion sneaking into the pew, telling you who matters and who's passing through. But the rags in the suit, they bleed the same red. Don't prove yourself a judge by the way that you led. My dear friends, don't you let the world decide who gets the front row and who steps aside. Our faith is glorious, Christ originated free. It don't make room for favoritism, see. Haven't you segregated God's own children here? Judges who can't be trusted, that's what you appear. In an expensive suit, a street person in rags. Same door, same God, same blood. Which one do you see first? Which one do you move toward? That answer, that's your real theology. Back row in his eyes, the overlooked are seen from where he rises. Don't trust the judge inside you, he lies. Christ originated faith, don't categorize. Don't let opinion tell you who belongs. In God's house, every seed is where you're strong. Don't segregate his children, that ain't right. Same row, same grace, same glorious light. My dear friends, let the glorious faith lead. Not the suit, not the status, not the pedigree. the best seat, not the back, not the floor.
Yeah. So na 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 na. Yeah. So you learned all the right words, good for you. Got the language of faith running all the way through. But let me ask you something, sit with it a beat. Does the talking mean you got it? Is the talk complete? Old friend on the corner, rags, hollow eyes, half starved and shivering underneath the gray skies. You smile real warm, say be clothed in Christ today. Then you button up your coat and you walk away. And you walk away. More than words, it's gotta be more than words. Faith without the action, have you really heard? More than words, let the doing begin. God talk without God acts. Where does that get you, friend? Where does that get you, friend? Yeah, yeah. You fill the room with beautiful sound, but the hungry man outside never found a coat, a cup of soup, a hand that reached, just a blessing on his back while you preach. Dear friends, do you think you'll get anywhere? Knowing all the doctrine but never going there, merely talking about faith that don't make it real. Faith that don't move your feet ain't faith, it's a deal you made with comfort, a deal you made with ease. Dressed it up in scripture so your conscience could breathe, but the rags are still rags and the cold is still cold. And God talk without God acts, watch it grow old. Watch it grow old. Isn't it obvious? Outrageous nonsense to speak of a faith that never makes a response. The friend in the rags needs more than a prayer. Faith without works tells him nobody's there. So let the words become a coat on his back. Let the Holy Spirit fill the cup that he lacks. God acts, not God talk, that's where it begins. Dear friends, do you think you'll get anywhere in this? Anywhere in this? Good morning, friend. Be clothed in Christ. Be filled with the Holy Spirit. And walk off. No coat, no suit, no anything. Tell me, where does that get you? Isn't it obvious? Faith is a verb before it's a noun. It moves before it speaks. It gets up off the ground. You can quote the chapter, you can cite the verse, but the friend in the cold, did you make it worse? God talk is easy, God acts cost you something. That's exactly why the real ones keep running toward the need, toward the rags, toward the door. That's what faith looks like, nothing less, nothing more. More than words, it's gotta be more than words. Faith without the action, have you really heard? More than words, let the doing begin. God talk without God acts. Where does that get you, friend? Dear friends, do you think you'll get anywhere? Learning all the right words, but never going there. The coat, the cup, the hand, that's the sermon now. Faith that moves, that's the only faith that counts somehow.
Let me take you back, way back to the altar. Abraham standing there, did his hand ever falter? His son on the wood, the knife in his grip. That's not barren faith, that's faith on the lip of the edge of everything he loved and held dear. And he moved because belief made it clear. He didn't just confess it, didn't just say the name. He laid it on the altar and it counted all the same. Believing and acting, woven as one. Faith without the works is a race never run. It's the weave that makes it complete. Fruitful faith, not barren, that's the heartbeat. So you say you believe, alright, I hear you. But what did that believing actually steer you to do, to move, to put your hands in the fire? Cause faith that stays comfortable, that's just admire. Abraham believed God, yes, that's the line. But the full meaning of believe, read between and find. His action folded into it, inseparable tight. The word and the deed locked left and right. Yoked partners, can't pull one without the other. Faith expresses itself, that's how you discover. The works aren't the engine, faith is the root. But a root with no fruit, tell me what's the use? Wasn't Abraham made right by what he did? Placed his son on the altar, that's what faith is. It's not a barren confession, it's a fruitful life. Believing and acting, cutting clean like a knife. That weave of faith and works, that's how he was named. God's friend, not ashamed. Made right with God, not by words alone. Faith fruitful in works, that's how it's shown. Abraham believed God and was set right with God. But read it again. The believing included the doing. The altar was part of the sentence. That's the weave. That's what got him named God's friend. God's friend. Your partners, you can't split what God joined. Faith and works, two sides of the same coin. Not works that earn it, let me make that plain. But faith that's real, it can't stay contained. It moves, it acts, it steps out of the comfort zone. Like a father on a mountain, not afraid to go alone. That's the full meaning, don't water it down. Fruitful faith, that's how the faithful are found. Believing and acting, woven as one. Faith without the works is a race never run. It's the weave that makes it complete. Fruitful faith, not barren, that's the heartbeat. Wasn't Abraham made right by what he did? Placed his son on the altar, that's what faith is. It's not a barren confession, it's a fruitful life. Believing and acting, cutting clean like a knife. That weave of faith and works, that's how he was named God's friend, not ashamed. Made right with God, not by words alone. Faith fruitful in works, that's how it's shown. Is it not evident, plain for all to see? A barren faith can't set a person free. But faith fruitful in works, alive and real, that's what Abraham had. That's the deal. God's friend, named by the weave of everything he did and everything he believed.
Don't rush into it, don't raise your hand so fast. Teaching's not a title, it's a weight that's built to last. And none of us is perfectly qualified, I know. We open up our mouths and watch the wrong things flow. Nearly every time, nearly every time I said something I shouldn't have and called it fine. Dressed it up in confidence, delivered it clean. But something in the room shifted, you know what I mean. If you could find someone whose words were always true, you'd have a perfect person. That ain't me, that ain't you. Watch your mouth, it's Smaller than you think, but it steers the whole ship right up to the brink. Watch your mouth. A spark is all it takes, one word out of place, and look what it makes. And look what it makes. A bit in a horse's mouth controls the whole ride. A small rudder on a massive ship decides the tide. Strongest winds, biggest waves, don't matter at all. It's that small piece of metal that answers the call. So what does that make my tongue? What does that make every word that I've ever sung into someone's ear at the wrong time, wrong place? I've set fires I couldn't put out, I've watched them spread. Seen the smoke on someone's face, it only takes a spark, remember that? One careless word and the whole forest falls flat. I ruined harmony, turned it into noise. Thrown mud on someone's name with my casual voice. And the smoke, right from the pit. I didn't mean it like that, but does that even matter? A word out of your mouth may seem of no account, but it can accomplish nearly anything, or destroy it, destroy it. I've done both. I'm still learning which one I'm doing when I open my mouth. I wanted to be the one who had something to say, got up to teach. Thought I had it that day, but teachers are held to the strictest of standards, man. And I'm standing here realizing I barely understand my own speech, my own tongue, my own fire. How many times have I taken it higher than it needed to go? Little match in the wrong room, said it with a smile, watched it turn into a tomb of a friendship, of a trust, of a reputation I didn't build, but helped to turn to dust. Watch your mouth. It's smaller than you think, but it steers the whole ship right up to the brink. Watch your mouth. A spark is all it takes, one word out of place, and look what it makes. Don't be in any rush. Teaching is highly responsible work. None of us is perfectly qualified. None of us, including me, especially me. So I'm sitting with my tongue today, asking it to slow down, asking it to think before it wanders, before it burns the whole town.
So you want to be counted wise, you want the reputation, you want the prize, you want 'em looking up when you walk in the room, you want the title before you've even cleared the gloom. Well, let me tell you something, pull up a chair, 'cause wisdom's got a dress code and it might not be fair. It ain't the loudest voice, ain't the sharpest tongue, it ain't the one who's boasting about all they've done. I've read every book, I know all the lines, I can twist any truth till it perfectly shines. Call it wisdom, call it wit, call it what you want. I'm the smartest in the room and I know how to flaunt That's not wisdom, friend, that's a costume you wear. Animal cunning dressed up like it's something rare. Devilish plotting with a dignified face. Boasting about wisdom is wisdom's disgrace. Wise, wise, everybody wants to be wise. But the way that you live, that's where wisdom lies. Not the way you talk, not the title you claim. Live well, live humbly, or it's all just a game. It's the way you live, not the way you talk, that counts. Real wisdom rises slow. Watch the way it mounts, gentle and reasonable, overflowing with grace. Not hot one day, cold the next, keeping steady pace. Two-face gets you nowhere. Mean ambition falls. Mean ambition falls. Real wisdom builds the house before it builds the walls. Whenever you're trying to look better than others, trying to get the better of your sisters and brothers, things fall apart, everybody ends up at throats. The ship starts sinking, man, abandon the boats. See, mean-spirited ambition ain't wisdom, it's war. It's everybody grabbing, nobody keeping score. Twisting the truth to make yourself sound right turns the whole community into a fight. And then what? Then what do you have? A reputation built on sand, a crowd that used to clap. Now they're clearing out the room, 'cause wisdom that tears down only leads to doom. But real wisdom, God's wisdom, starts somewhere different. Starts with a holy life, that's the first ingredient. It's getting along with others, treating them with care. Dignity and honor, breathe in common air. It's gentle, not a weapon. It's reasonable, not a wall. It's overflowing mercy even when you fall. Not hot one day and cold the next, consistent through. Not two-faced, what you see is what is true. That's the hard work. Did you hear me say hard? Building community ain't playing a card. It's showing up and staying when it costs you something real. Treating people right, even when you don't feel. You can develop a healthy, robust community that lives right with God and enjoy its results. Only if you do the hard work of getting along with each other, treating each other with dignity and honor. That's it. That's the whole show. Well, what does wisdom look like? Holy light. What does wisdom sound like? Getting along. What does wisdom feel like? Gentle, reasonable. What does wisdom build? Something strong. Not animal cunning, not devilish pride, not twisting the truth so you're winning inside. Real wisdom, God's wisdom, starts from below in the humble, the gentle, the steady and slow. It's the way you live, not the way you talk, that counts. Real wisdom rises slow. Watch the way it mounts, gentle and reasonable, overflowing with grace. Not hot one day, cold the next, keeping steady pace. Two-face gets you nowhere. Mean ambition falls. Mean ambition falls. Real wisdom builds the house before it builds the wall. Live well, live wisely, live humbly, live well. That's the way. That's the only way. Dignity and honor every single day.
Where do you think all these wars come from? You think they just happen out of nowhere, just done? Think again, sit down, let me break it apart. It starts way before the fight starts, deep in the heart. You want your own way, and you'll fight to get there. You lust for what you don't have, act like life isn't fair. Willing to kill for it, willing to risk it all. Grab what isn't yours and watch the whole thing fall. It's not out there, it's in here. It's always been in here. Think again, where does it come from? Deep inside where the wanting begun. You fight for what you'll never own. Spoiled and wanting, never satisfied alone. Think again before you go to war. Ask yourself what you're really fighting for. Lust for what you don't have, a classic move. You risk the violence just to stay in the groove of wanting, always wanting, never full. The emptiness is loud and you obey every pull. And here's the part that stings. You wouldn't even think to just ask God for it. You'd rather sink into the fight, into the war, into the mess. Because deep down you know you'd ask for what's not best. You know you'd be asking for what you have no right to. And that knowledge sits quiet, but it just might undo you. Spoiled children, each one won their own way. Same story every generation, every single day. You want what isn't yours, and you know it. You've always known it. Where do all these wars come from? Think again. They come from inside, from the wanting, from the deep inside, fighting for something that was never yours. You lust, you grab, you risk, and you never once thought, what if I just asked? In the streets, war in the home, war in the boardroom, war all alone, war in the mirror, war in the mind. Every single conflict, same route you'll find. You want, you grab, you fight, you take. You burn the whole thing down for your own sake. In the wreckage, man, the wreckage left behind is the evidence of everything that ran your mind. Part 2, slowing down, almost broken. But what if you stopped? What if you just stopped and asked? Not for what you want, but for what you need. Not for what you'll take, but for what you'll receive. Just asked. That's all. Just asked. Think again, where does it come from? Deep inside where the wanting begun. You fight for what you'll never own. Spoiled and wanting, satisfied alone. Think again before you go to war. Ask yourself what you're really fighting for. You wouldn't think of just asking God, would you? Too proud, too short, too deep in what you're pursuing. But the wars and the quarrels and the blood on the floor all trace back to the wanting you never gave to the Lord. Spoiled children, that's the diagnosis. Each one grabbing, nobody noticing that the wanting was the wound from the very start. And the only cure is laying it down, giving up the heart. Think again. Think again. God work His will in you. Step out of the way. Stop running the show like you own every day. The devil's at the door, you know what to say. Yell aloud, no, watch him scatter away. That's it, that simple. He can't take the ground when you're standing in the yes. He won't stick around. Say a quiet yes to God, not a shout, not a scene, just a yes, and He'll be there. You know what I mean, in no time. He'll be there in no time. Yell aloud no to the devil, watch him run. Say a quiet yes to God, and it's already done. Get down on your knees, it's the only way. The only way you'll get on your feet today. Quit dabbling in sin, you know what that means. Stop waiting in the shadows, stop chasing the scenes. Purify your inner life, that's the real work, not the surface stuff. Go deeper where it hurts. Quit playing the field, you can't split the lane. Half in and half out is still half in the game. Double-minded living, it'll cost you the ground. You can't build on a foundation that keeps spinning around. Hit bottom, yeah I said it, hit the floor. Cry your eyes out, let it break like before. The fun and games are over, hear that landing. That's the sound of something real finally standing. Get serious, really serious. This ain't a drill. The fun and games are over. Get serious, really serious. Get down on your knees before the master. It's the only way you'll get on your feet. So let God work His will, get out of the way. Quit dabbling, quit playing, there's a price to pay. Hit bottom, cry it out, let the pride come down. Get on your knees before the master, that's the higher ground. Yell aloud, nope. Say your quiet yes, purify your inner life, clean out the mess. The only way up is the way down first. Get down on your knees and quench the thirst. Movement one, urgent, rapid fire. No more half-stepping, no more lukewarm ground. No more playing both sides just to come around. The devil doesn't negotiate, he exploits the crack. Say no and mean it, don't be looking back. Movement two, slowing, almost a whisper, but a quiet yes, that's where it changes. A quiet yes to God, and everything rearranges. He'll be there in no time. Not after you've figured it out, not after you've cleaned yourself up. Just yes, that's what it's about. Yell aloud no to the devil, watch him run. Say a quiet yes to God, and it's already done. Get down on your knees, it's the only way you'll get on your feet today. You've been trying to rise on your own terms too long, building on the surface, acting like you're strong. But the knees know something that the pride never will, that the getting up starts with getting still. So get down, let God work, say yes. Watch what He does with the mess. The only way you'll get on your feet is down on your knees. Meanwhile, friends, just wait. I know that's the hardest thing to communicate in a world that moves fast and demands you keep pace. But patience is a posture, not a loss of the race. Look at the farmer, he don't rush the ground. He plants in the dark and he waits for the sound of rain on the soil, doing slow, steady work. He don't panic in the silence, he don't quit when it hurts. The crop is valuable, worth every day, so he lets the rain fall in its own quiet way. Early and late, the rhythm of trust, patient and steady, because patience is a must. Slow but sure, slow but sure. Wait patiently, the master's on his way. Let the rain do its work, don't you rush the day. Stay steady, stay strong, the harvest is near. The master could arrive at any time from here. I'll be honest, waiting don't come natural to me. I want the answer now, want the fruit on the tree. But the rain don't negotiate, it falls when it falls. And the seed don't consult me before it crawls up through the dark, through the weight of the earth. Patient underground, before it knows what it's worth. That's the picture, that's the word for today. Stay steady and strong, don't you drift away, cause the master could arrive at any time. Not on your schedule, not on mine. So what does it look like to wait well, to stand, to keep your roots deep while you trust in his hand? Stay steady, stay strong, he's coming. Wait patiently, the way a farmer waits. Not anxious, not frantic, just steady. Letting the rain do its slow but sure work. The master could arrive at any time. Be ready, but don't be restless. There's a difference. Meanwhile, friends, wait patiently. The crops don't rush, and neither should we. Valuable harvest worth every slow rain. Stay steady and strong through the waiting and pain. Early and late, let the rainfall come. The master's arrival, it's already begun. In the slow work, the quiet, the trust in between. The most faithful thing is the wait, not the scene. Not the scene. Don't let the wait to make you weak at the knees. Don't let the silence make you do what you please. The farmer doesn't dig the seed up to check. Patience is the proof that your faith is in effect. Movement too quiet, almost a breath. The rain is falling even when you can't tell. Slow but sure, doing what slow and sure does well. And the master knows the timing better than we do. So stay steady, stay strong, he's coming through. Wait patiently, the master's on his way. Let the rain do its work, don't you rush the day. Stay steady, stay strong, the harvest is near. The master could arrive at any time from here. Meanwhile, friends, that word meanwhile carries everything. It means life is still happening. The rain is still falling, the seed is still growing, and the master could arrive at any time. Be ready, but be patient. Let the rain do its work.